If your Facebook page is showing a page recommendation at risk or growth at risk warning, you understand how frustrating that can be. When this happens, your page's reach can decrease, your chances of being recommended by Facebook are affected, and your page's growth will no longer be as stable as before. What makes this difficult for many people is that Facebook often doesn't explain things clearly in a simple and easy to understand way. You see the warning, you see your page's performance being impacted, but you don't know where to start. And that's why I made this video. In today's video, I will guide you through the step-by-step setup I did on my computer, following the correct procedure, so you can follow along in the easiest way possible. Now, scroll down to the description below the video and click on the Google Drive link I've provided. Once in Drive, download the compressed file to your computer. Once the download is complete, open your browser, go to the Extensions Manager, and then enable Developer Mode in the upper right corner. Next, extract the downloaded file, click on Load Extracted Extension, and then select the correct extracted folder to install it. When the extension appears in your browser, the Appeal to Restore Page Recommendations form will pop up. After opening the form, first look at the Select the Issue Type section at the top. Here, choose the correct issue your page is facing. If your page is receiving a recommendation warning, select Page Recommendation at Risk. This is a suitable option when your page has limited recommendations or its growth potential is being affected. You should take a few seconds to double-check the actual status of your page before clicking, because if you choose the wrong option, the information you fill in the following steps may no longer match the problem your page is facing. In other words, selecting the correct problem type from the start will make your entire form clearer, more accurate, and more professional. Next, in the Manage and Page Access section, accurately enter the page ID of your page in the left-hand box, and then enter your page name in the Page Name box on the right. Remember to double-check to ensure both pieces of information perfectly match the page you are appealing against. In the Business Portfolio Access section, enter your BM ID accurately, which is the business account ID managing your page. Please double-check to avoid errors. Next, in the Provide Additional Details section, write the additional description for your appeal request. Here, you just need to be concise, clear, and to the point, for example, confirming that your page is functioning normally and that you hope the support team will review the page's proposed status. You should maintain a polite and professional tone. It doesn't need to be too long, but it must be clear enough to convey your request for reconsideration. Next, tick the confirmation box to confirm that all the information in the appeal request is accurate and complete. This is the final step to complete the content before submitting the form. Then, prepare 2 screenshots as supporting evidence. The first is the Page Status Quality section, and the second is the Current Page Recommendation section of the page. When taking the screenshots, remember to keep them clear, showing all the important content, and do not crop out key information, so that the support team can accurately see the actual status of the page at the time you submit the request. After you have these 2 images, upload them in the attached supporting PNG section below. Once all the information is complete, click the Submit button to send the appeal form. Immediately after, the system will begin processing your request, and the screen will show the process progressing from 0% to 100% in a few seconds. In the meantime, you just need to wait for the system to finish sending and processing the data. After it's finished, a result message will appear on the screen, and this message will say, "We reviewed your appeal, and your page recommendation status has been restored." This means your appeal has been reviewed by the system and your page recommendation status has been restored. After the form has been processed, now go back to your Facebook page to check the results. Here, you can see the message, "You're back on track. We're recommending your page again. See more." This indicates that your page has started being recommended again, and the previous warning status no longer has the same impact. Next, the system also displays the message "We restored recommendation your page," meaning the page's recommendation status has been restored. Then, go to the Page Recommendation section to check again. And as you can see, The recommendation has now been successfully restored, the status is active again, the page is eligible to be recommended, and can now continue to grow normally as before. If this video was helpful to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next useful videos. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.